Hi, so today I'm going to talk to you about JCAT. It's a good tool to use if you want to look at minerals or clays or stuff like that. It's more in depth than CRISM, so it's a good resource to use for your presentation for MESDET. So what you want to do, first of all, is to Google JCAT CRISM. And the first link that should come up is the Java CRISM analysis tool, JCAT, and that's what you want to click. Next, you want to click at Java Web Start File, and it'll start downloading that. So just go through and download it. So you want to click Run and Accept. And it should open up a new window. This is JCAT. It's blank because you haven't uploaded any files. So let's upload a file right now, so let's just minimize that. Now you want to go to CRISM and you want to choose any tile you want to analyze. So for this I've chosen a tile in Nili and now we're going to open it. So this is what you should have. Now how to download data is you want to click on one of these links right here. So I want to click on that. It doesn't really matter which one, but it's preferable to have a black and white picture. Some of these links won't have pictures at all. Like this one, it says no product browse version is available, and you don't want that. So you want a black and white picture, and a color picture is fine, but a black and white one is really good. So what you want to do is you want to go down to product files and labels, and you want to choose one of these. It doesn't matter which one, but you want to copy it, and don't highlight it and press copy. Actually put copy link address. So now what you want to do is you want to go back to JCAT and you want to go to File, New, Remote File. And now this is just one way of uploading data. You can also upload it from your computer, going to File, New, Local File, and that'll pull up this Windows thing. So you can pull up a CRISM tile from your computer. So we're just going to upload a remote file, and you could also pull up a recent one and then just go to File and Recent, and it shows you all the tiles that you've been looking at previously. But we're going to do a new one, so you want to paste what you've copied in product files and labels, but you can't right click and press paste. You have to Control V. So I've pasted that, and I'm going to press OK. And now it's going to pull up my spectra data, and it's going to pull up my tile. The first time you upload data, it's going to take a while. It might take 5 minutes or so. It kind of depends on how fast your internet is. But once you start uploading tiles more frequently, it should become faster. So now that you have your tile pulled up, you want to go back to CRISM and look at your spectra down here. And you want to find something that you want to look for. I really want to look for hydroxylated silicates in bound water, and I don't really want to look for mafic mineralogy. And the reason why you need to do this is because JCAT can't process all the data on this tile, so you have to kind of ratio out some minerals so that it can process the data. So I'm going to find an area that's kind of just with mafic mineralogy and not hydroxylated silicates or bound water. So it looks like this corner right here is a good place to ratio out the mafic mineralogy. So I'm going to click in the corner right here on my JCAT tile, and I'm going to go to Tools, Background, and set Pixel as background. And see your chart is very linear, so that's good. That means that you've ratioed it out correctly. So now I want to look at the area of interest, which is this kind of scarp right here, and it's very colorful, so it means there's a lot of hydroxylated silicates in bound water. So I want to look at that. So I'm just going to click on it. We'll just click on the scarp. And notice how the spectra is very scrambled and stuff. It's really hard to process data from that. So what you want to do is you want to go to Plot, Auto Scale Both. You could set your own X scale or Y scale. You can set X range here and X and set Y range here. You can also auto scale them both X and Y individually, but I generally just use auto scale both. So now that you have this pulled up, this should be your spectra. You want to look at your sheet of different spectras, and you want to kind of compare them to the different minerals and stuff. Each mineral should have its own spectra. Okay, so a good website that's really good, that has a whole bunch of minerals and stuff, is the USGS Spectral Library. Okay, and so you just want to Google that, and it should be this one. You want to click Spectral Library down here, and then you want to click Spectral Library, Detailed Plots and Samples Description. And this gives you a whole bunch of minerals. It gives you a lot of clays too. So I think that the spectra on JCAT is montmorillonite. So I'm going to pull up a montmorillonite just to see if it matches up. So let's kind of put that over here, and then kind of put this over here. Okay, so see how the dips are before and after too? Oh, you should convert, this is in thousands, but this is, so if it's 2000, it's 2 on here. So it's, the dips are before and after 2, and then there's one at 3.8. So I'm fairly certain that the spectra that we found is montmorillonite. So do that with different minerals, just ratio out different minerals, and the best way to learn JCAT is to just play around with it. So I hope I've helped